Yorubas coming back, all those kind of.
No,
It
people
doesn't
like
make
us,
sense.
you see, people like us know they vote. Me, I know they vote. And I've told people
You
why
don't
they
need to
shouldn't be
waste your
part of
energy
it,
on.
right?
You don't even know. Yeah, you don't even need to waste your energy voting because
You get
there's
what I
nothing
mean?
to. Yeah, there's nothing to vote for. Even if not from head to toe, no single politician now you can easily vouch and then say, oh, this person will do something
Damien,
at the end of
there's
it.
even something I want to add too, yeah? Take, for example,
Yeah.
wetin Peter Obi won't do, wetin Tifnubu won't do, wetin any of these guys won't do when they see want to use the same constitution,
Like for me,
what can they do?
When I was in secondary school, that's when Peter Obi was the governor of Anambra State. I saw him in action. To tell you the truth, the man is just something else.
I mean, within his own space, within his own space. So we are talking about Nigeria now. It will be disgraced.
Yeah, the reason why people don't like him that time is because as a politician, he doesn't share money.
No.
He's a simple guy. The first time I met him, he went to Urban Gear Secondary School with about 4 cars, 4 convoys. With him, no much security.
He was driving Pojo car. I knew that time as a governor, yeah.
Yeah, he went to one Urban Gear Secondary School. My dad was a patron there. He helped to build the school and everything. So he visited the school to donate buses and everything to them. So people were saying, oh, that's the governor's convoy. That's governor's convoy. We are thinking it's a joke because it's just more like 3 or 4 cars. He just went there. The next thing, because our house is more like a 4-story building. So from there, we can see the inside of the school.
I know that, yeah.
From there, I saw, that was when I saw this man. He was just a simple guy. So, but the point there is, even if we have something like Peter Obi there, he won't do anything different that much because the structure is totally against him.
Yeah.
You understand? The House of Assembly there is just there to,
dominate whatever. Manipulators.
Yeah. You can see the way they came up with this issue of fuel subsidy out of nowhere. So who even voted in support of that 4 trillion? Yeah, who even supported it? Nobody. Out of nowhere, we just had that the House of Assembly have approved it. Who approved? Nobody knows. And it just, they play with your psyche, I don't know. Oh my God. Just God help that country, to tell you the truth.
I'll say amen, because they're going to need them. So anyway, thank you so much, Damien, for your time tonight.
I'm very happy to contribute today because I've been trying to say 1 or 2 things, but all of them have, skipped my mind. But just these few ones,
You did well.
I'm so happy to interact with you today.
You did well.
So nice. Yeah, all right. Thank you very much. I expect others to bring in their contribution as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Damien. All right. And I hope I will speak to you some other time.
One of these days, once you come to London, I will try and then meet you in person as well.
Oh, that would be lovely. I'll be in London tomorrow. Trust me. And I'll tell everybody where I am. I'm not going to.
Yeah, tomorrow it won't be possible because I'm working tomorrow. I didn't plan for it anyway. But hopefully, one of these days, anytime,
Saturday, Sunday, I'll still be around.
Have a good conversation. I really enjoy your analytical analysis and everything. So thank you very much.
You're so welcome. Stay safe, Baba. Nice one, eh? That's Damien from London. So I have another person on the line. Hello there.
My ego general.
Yes, sir.
This is Tunde calling you from Texas.
T from Texas. To know about. Good to hear from you again, sir. How are you?
Yes, it's my pleasure. I've always been watching.
Class.
And you know what it means to get my ego online. It's always a tug of war.
I've been told, and I can tell.
Yes, my ego say we will just continue to do what we are doing.
We will.
I want to believe that we are getting closer to our Canaan that we left Egypt.
Class.
As far as awareness is concerned. You see, yesterday, I think Adeola in the People's Parliament.
Yes.
I agreed with Adeola to a very large extent that the system is going to self-correct because things are not getting better.
No.
But what's going to help the self-correction to come faster is the awareness that is going on. And I want to say thank you and God bless you, Mayegun, for those B-ball. You are fantastic, and we are proud of you.
Thank you.
We are friends of Mayegun and will continue to be friends of Mayegun until this dream is realized. One thing that bothers me about people back in Nigeria is how they have not been able to figure out that there is no way you can continue to build illegitimacy upon illegitimacy to get legitimacy. It's not possible.
No.
There is no way you can get the right person to come through a wrong platform and you think you get a right result.
No.
It's not going to happen.
No.
You will never have a good seed planted in a bad soil and expect to get harvest. You will not get any good harvest from that.
No.
And like Princess here said last night, let us add 8 years to our age, to our ages now. How do Nigerians feel comfortable to lose 1 year of their life, not to talk of another 8 years?
Yes.
We have already lost 22 years.
I'm going to be 46
22
years
good years.
In 8 years' time.
22 good years we have lost.
Already.
Then they are about to lose another 8 years.
Making it 30.
Making it 30 years, Mayegun. And yet these people are still not thinking. They are not asking questions. That's the problem I have. Because if Tinubu says he was talking with the youth, he should look at the Nigerian constitution. What is the definition of the youth according to the constitution of Nigeria? You have to be between 18 and 35. And he said Sanwo-Olu is the leader of the youth there. That's crazy. The man is demented. Okay? And then the people that gather themselves there, they are not even asking themselves. This man is talking about employment for them, future for them. They are not looking around to say, where is Tinubu's song in their own means? Where is Tinubu? He is promising them Eldorado, where his own children are living large in another society where those people use their own resources wisely. And yet, these people are not thinking that they are about to lose another 8 years of their destiny just for somebody. Just for somebody who will get there and they will still continue to complain. They will continue to be poorer and poorer. And the insecurity will continue. Yes. It's very unfortunate. But like I tell you, Mayegun, I'm convinced that day by day, it may be slow, but it is steady. We will get there. Because that system is going to burst. It's going to self-correct. And we can't wait for this to come. We can't wait for this to come. And then concerning the fundraising, Mayegun, we just have to, every one of us have to keep doing that and have a monthly commitment. At least
you know what I'm even thinking about that, sir, that I said I'm going to add when you get to that point is that we actually initially had a target of 50 grand to raise. So far, so good.
Exactly.
We've raised 33,000 or so of that. Even if we just meet our target before we close it, we would have done a great thing that many people won't even imagine.
Because we have a lot ahead of us.
Yes.
As far as awareness is concerned. Because if these people are campaigning for election, we should be able to campaign for no election.
Yes.
So, and we need funds to do this.
We do.
So we will continue to support these great ideas. And I believe that we will get there.
I believe too.
Let them continue to garner support for election. The system is going to burst because it is all fake. It's all fake and it will end up being fake. So I hope and I pray that they will not even get that election at all. Not to even talk of considering our lives for the next 8 years. Exactly. They can pretend no more. So, and I pray that our people will wise up. I just pray, but we'll continue with the awareness. We will not stop. Each step we take is moving us closer. Thank you very much for a good job. God bless you.
And you
too,
I will. So thank you so much, sir. So that's a big one from Satuna from Texas. T from Texas. I have another person on the line. Hello there.
One more.
One name the number. I think that's me. How are you, sir?
I want to promote you to the Igwe ship. You are Igwe.
Oh, Sita.
Either they like it or not. Igwe is higher than a king. Igwe. That is what you are.
Thank you. How are you?
Yeah. This is Sita. Always your brother. Always your man.
Yes.
Unconditional.
Thank you.
My brother, I was just wondering. In the year 2022, we are still talking about election. From what we have experienced in the past 22 years, that the vote of the common man don't count. And we are still talking about election. I read on the newspaper yesterday that the form in the APC is 100 million and the one for PDP is 40 million.
40.
I've never heard of that kind of thing before in my life.
I mean, there are inconsiderate people who don't give a damn, right?
Yes. So I was asking somebody today. I have lived in almost the whole continent of this world. I have never heard of something like that in my life. 40 million, 100 million. That is to tell you that the constitution we are treading upon is a very dangerous constitution. This is where it has gotten us. So is it not possible that a school teacher can become a president? Let's say there's going to be an election. Is it unthinkable that a school teacher could become a president?
No, not anymore.
We are talking about 40 million. We are talking about 100 million. It shows how corrupt. It doesn't only show how corrupt. It shows that the definition of that nation called Nigeria is corrupt. This was the government that came in 2015 and said, that they are going to deal with corruption. But look at the governors that they lead, playing politics with people, thinking that, at least, if there's any problem, the people of the Middle Belt will come to us. We've released Joshua Darie, playing politics. That is exactly what is happening here.
It is.
People are not seeing it. Playing politics. So what are we talking about? My brother, like the last caller said, if they are preaching about the election, we should be doing the reverse. We should be preaching against this election. No matter anybody who comes in there, I found myself to be very good. But even if you put me there with that foundation of corruption that they gave to us in the name of in the name of the Constitution, I am bound to fail.
That's right.
That is the reason I keep telling people, do not give credence. Do not give credence. Do not align in any form that anything that has to do with the election. Because they already know what they are doing. It's chess. They are playing chess or not.
Yeah.
Even if they come out today and tell you that they are bringing a reverend father and an imam together, my brother, I will tell you, do not follow them.
Don't.
Do not listen to them.
No.
Because what they are doing is making sure they can revitalize, immortalize that deadly constitution upon the people of Nigeria. And I'm very, very sorry that whosoever that looks up, I am for 64 years of age. And anybody that looks up to the age mate of his grandfather, not even his father, to lead Nigeria as at this time, that the world is talking about geophysics. The world is talking about neurotechnology. And Nigeria is still talking about car, malu, and maroda, herdsmen, donkeys. Those are the things they discuss in the parliament in Nigeria. And you say that you like what is happening in that country.
They want to issue passport to cows so that they can do census for cows. Ridiculous things they discuss inside that place. So just because you mentioned it, Osita.
Ridiculous things. And you think that is what we are meant for? I forbid it. I forbid anybody who is perpetrating that evil. If you want to, if the referendum is something that we are asking for, we want to separate the sheep from the goat. We want to separate the light and the darkness. Even if you are an Igbo man, you are a Yoruba man, and you say you want to stay with the Fulani, we will allow you to go.
Yes.
But don't disturb us in achieving what we want to achieve. And let nobody come here and preach and say, oh, now that is the turn of the South. The Southerners are going after each other. We don't even want to be listening to all those things. We don't want to listen to it. Because even if you bring my grandfather from the grave and ask him to come and do the job, he is not going to do anything good. Rather, in short, that my grandfather too will turn like a devil. You will become a devil like him. So please, let us discuss.
Anyway.
Yes, let us discuss how we are going to achieve our aim. Let nobody come here and start telling us, or let nobody come here and feel that, oh, if we present this person, it's going to be good. We are anti. We will be anti this 2023
establishment.
Thank you.
Thank you, Osita. Thank you very much. That's Osita there. A very kind of a long one as usual, and much appreciated, I would say. So give me a sec. There is I have just been sent the, let me show you that. I've just been sent the clip of the report of our Igangan visits. I don't know if my screen is going to, let's see. I'm going to try and see if I can share a bit of that with you. Or if I can't, you can indeed go on to Mayegun's Diary Political later this evening or tomorrow morning to read or to watch the report from Igangan, the first part of it so far. So I am going to take my last call now. So it's not letting me share that, but there's something I'm going to try. One sec. Let's see if I can try this. There is sharing of file. Let's see if that works. Okay. It may kind of freeze our broadcast, but I'm going to try and see if I can bring it on. So they sent that to me just now.
Ọ̀yọ́ state pé káwọn wá ṣàbẹ̀wò sí ibi ṣé yẹn tó ń bẹ nínú àyẹ̀wò látijọ́ ìhun tí gómìnà náà ti wá tí wọ́n sọ̀kalẹ̀ tí wọ́n fojú rí gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ tá a sì wá rí ìyípadà rẹ̀. lọ́wọ́ tá a fẹ́ afẹ́kún wọn rìn wá lọ́wọ́ lérí ìrìn àjò wọ̀nyí ni gbogbo ibi tí a gbà.
ilé ara mi ni òun ni àtìyàwó mi náà ni gbogbo nǹkan yọ ajọ ojú ní àtàwọn ọmọ tí ń gbé lọ́dọ̀ mi ó kópa lára bá jíjẹ àti mímọ àti gbogbo nǹkan tẹ̀dá ní ó kópa lára bá ilé wa máa fẹ́ kí wọ́n bá ọkọ̀ padà gbogbo oníṣẹ́ mi tó jóná mo ní ìdí ẹ̀ gbogbo yìí ti ń lò ní ìsìn.
Anyway, sorry. Like I said, I was planning to take one last call, but that's from Igogon. So we spoke to the victims of the Fulani attacks, the Fulani terrorism in Igogon. A year after, the government has abandoned them. It's all paparazzi back then until when the cameras were switched off, they abandoned them. So we have all of that on tape. I'm going to share that with all of you in my subsequent broadcast. And we are doing this same project across Yoruba land, speaking to the victims of the Fulani attacks, the farmers, the villagers, the community heirs, the people whose properties were burned down by these terrorists. And nobody is actually indeed reporting them, talk less of helping them. The government has abandoned them as they always do. Let me take my last call. Here we go. Hello there.
Hello, my good general.
Hello, how are you?
Good evening, long time. I'm calling from Ireland.
Fantastic.
Yes,
good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm fine. My good, I tell you something just happened. I'm not sure yet. I just want you to check.
Okay.
Because it's quite important.
Right.
You see the recent youth mobilization they did in Nuko Stadium in Lagos. Mm-hmm. Okay. You see the speaker, Tinubu himself, I'm not sure now. That person doesn't look like Tinubu. Tinubu is about 82 years old, but the person I saw there is about 60-something or 60-something years old.
Okay.
I can see if you look at the section, this one is more robust. And when I took a screenshot of the person, I zoom in. I guess what I saw surprised me. If you guys can try it, because I don't think that is Tinubu. It's like seeing the twist Tinubu now again. You understand?
Don't start with this again. No, please. Okay. People are hearing you, sir, and I bet they are going to be looking into it. But I haven't noticed.
Yes, please. If I'm not mistaken, they just have to see it again. Because I begin to suspect the scarf he put on to try to cover his face. Okay. I know it was his voice, but the voice this time around it was not. It's kind of because the kind of this person is more kind of posh, like he hammered the word, but the Tinubu we know
clearly, like it's not sluggish. It's not like
that we are kind of seeing Tinubu now. Just look at it. You guys look at it. I really want to know more.
Okay,
thanks.
You have thrown it open. A lot of people have started. Let me show you the Tinubu again, Seth. So that everybody way they look like say, oh boy, it be like say not true, or it be like say I don't see something similar. It say make you tweet from WhatsApp, sir. Go and check your screen right now. Screenshot it again and check again, sir.
Do you know how many of you tweeting on WhatsApp right now? The world will host a database of 1.6 billion on WhatsApp alone. And yet, we started disconnecting for NIPP, our phone numbers.
Hello there.
Hello, Mayagu.
Hello, sir.
Hey, how you doing today, my brother?
I am doing very well. Thanks for asking. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. This is Nafani. I'm calling from Tampa, Florida, United States of America.
Class. And
yeah.
Go on.
Yeah. Hey, man. I don't even know where to start, but the truth of the matter is this, and I'm in awe. That's all I can say. I appreciate you as a person. I appreciate you as a human being. Everything you do.
Thanks, man.
I don't know where to start. Like I said, a lot of Nigerians.
You're already moving already. So, yeah, you've already started, man. And thank you.
We always make excuses. We always make excuses that poverty is a big problem in Nigeria. But before the election, after election is over, what did they depend on? Like, in terms of money and all that, they survive, right?
Big question, yeah. How do they survive without election? Because election doesn't happen every day.
Exactly. That's my point. So, I think we should all start making excuses for them.
Right.
Yeah, poverty is a thing in Nigeria, but I don't think it's people are not thinking. I think it's selfishness and lack of understanding. You know, and the way you are talking and telling people the truth, and I hope that people should subscribe to your YouTube channel. Because at this point, it should have been more than 2 million people, 2 million subscribers.
We'll get there.
I'm serious about it because it's just mind-boggling that people don't pay attention to the things that are very, very important to our existence. Because if that place, that geographical location called Nigeria doesn't exist anymore, we don't have a place to call home. We don't have I'm a citizen, I'm a United States citizen, whatever, but again, I'm a Biafran.
Yes.
So I just I call to commend you for everything you're doing.
You do that to me all the time. Thank you, man.
If people don't realize what Nigeria is taking away from them, they should start from now. Like Princess said to y'all yesterday, count 8 years from now and see how backwards. If you still have your life though, it's still alive. Understand? Yes. I came to this country about 13 years ago. Under 3 years, I own my own business. Under 3 years. So just imagine how many years Nigeria took away from me.
From you, exactly. Like, and that's one thing that people don't understand when they want us to always be patriotic, lying to ourselves that we are Nigerians, this and that. Nigeria have a problem, we know that, but we are proud of the Nigeria. You are lying to yourself. Nigeria stole from us. Nigeria would have turned us into destitute if we are not one of those privileged to benefit from the rots, right? Or if we are not privileged enough to be out of that place. So if you compare what Nigeria took from us to what we have become in a short space of time, it will break heart, my Baba. It breaks heart and say, wow, I wish I had this opportunity in my country. Look at the years gone.
Bro, I'll be 40 years. I'll be 40 years in 2 weeks. And I've lived here for 13 years.
So Nigeria took 27 years from you.
Okay, that's my point. Never achieved anything. I only graduated college, which wasn't anything. I came here and started over again. So, my brother, keep doing the good job, man. Every month, I made a commitment to myself that every month I make sure I donate to that, whatever you all got going on.
Thanks.
Yeah, the freedom of the Yorubas will amount to the freedom of the Igbos. I know that for sure.
Vice versa as well. So, you are right.
I know that for sure. So, my brother, thank you very much for everything. My heart goes out for everybody who's going through the pains and sufferings in Nigeria right now. I have family there, and I know what I do. I know what I spend. I know how much I spend daily, weekly, to make sure that well taking care of my aged parents.
Yeah.
So I hope that everybody will understand and open up their eyes and see what is really going on. Thank you very much, my brother. I really do appreciate you very much.
Thank you so much as well for your time. It's a pleasure and always a pleasure. Anyways, talking to you, I'll say, stay safe, Baba. So this is where we're going to draw the curtains again. Okay. Facebook is still pretty much mad at me as they put a limitation on my account and only allow a tiny fraction, less than a percentage of my own subscribers and my own followers on Facebook actually have access to know that Mayegun is live. Imagine that. Having almost 500,000 people on a page and only 200, 300 could see you live. That was deliberate. It's not because, it's not because people won't join. But for those of you who managed to join tonight or even shared or participated on Facebook, I say thank you. You are the MVP, the people that will always, if they see Mayegun or hear anything anywhere, or those who actually search for Mayegun if it's live or not, I appreciate you, okay? Hopefully it will pick up and they will put and lift the limitation on and on and on until more and more people will get to know that Mayegun is live and they can participate live. To my friends on YouTube, those who have actually took my own clarion call that when Facebook is mad, YouTube can always be a little bit of a succor where you can congregate and unhindered too, not like Facebook, okay? I appreciate all of you who stood by right there and always stand by anyway. Like the broadcast just before you go, okay? Don't just leave without doing that if you haven't already. If this is your first time of watching Mayegun Diary Political on YouTube, subscribe too. Check your notification and make sure that they are all set on. It's important you check. Don't just subscribe and leave. Check that and check your notifications. Sometimes if you don't put them on, you may never know Mayegun's live. And the prime time for Mayegun's live broadcast is, broadcast is going to be, it's always now 8 p.m. every night, UK time, Niger time for now. So every 8 p.m. is when Mayegun is always live. So you can check me out every 8 p.m. and say, oh, is it going to be live? Is it going to come on? I will be here if I am on. And then if I'm not, there's always going to be something streaming for your own viewing. So to everybody who's been part of this from the word go, I say thank you. My callers, contributors, commenters, sharers, subscribers, and including my members on Mayegun's Diary Political, those who actually are so dedicated that they subscribed and they pay to listen to Mayegun every month. I can't thank you enough. I've been so blessed having many of you around me. No joke. However, tomorrow is going to be a little bit busy. I hope when I get to London tomorrow, I would see those of you who probably want to say hi. But the best time for you to see me publicly in London, it's going to be on Saturday. And Saturday the 23rd, which is that Saturday, day after tomorrow, okay? So we'll be at a location around Peckham. And then we can see. And then there are some others who are going to have a personal chat and personal meetings with me. Everyone is meeting me based on the blind trust. So trust me, when you are approaching, approach with care and caution, okay? So respect the space, and then let's always respect ourselves as well, okay? No kind of, any kind of unwarranted approach will be tolerated, so to say. So it doesn't sound strange to you, okay? Just show some respect, show some regard, and respect the space and the rules around there where we are all going to be. It's a public space, but there will be some rules guiding the place. I would love to see many of you. Trust me, I want to. And from tomorrow, you have me to yourselves in London. Until after then, I would see you again. So to my friends all over the world, thank you so much for your time. And when I see you again, of course, we'll take it on from here, where we are stopping tonight. If you are just joining, you can still watch this from the start. Just stroll it back, move it back, and replay it. To everyone else, good night and stay safe.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Mayegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Mayegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Mayegun ti dé. ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀ súnra kì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lé ibo níṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o ákàmù. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì o. Ẹ̀yin bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.